Hello, and welcome to Anne Marie's workshop, where we make stuff, because I make stuff. This video is a 9 makes video for 2022. I have to admit, I was not hip or wise to the 9 makes challenge. I think I'm going to be using it in a different way to help me handle some projects that have been stretching out for quite a long time. I I produce a lot of clothes and quilts and things like that, but I do have a few things that I have not explored in my workshop. Like I always say, my stash is old and deep, just like me, and there's some things I'd like to handle. So I'm going to put them on my 9 makes and see if I can get them done this year, in addition to all the other stuff I'll get interested into. But I like this push. The first thing I'd like to work on is this butterick pattern 5538 by Connie Crawford, and I would like to work on view C. Everything about this blouse works for me. These princess seams, the slit here, the shorter mid-length sleeve, because I love to make bracelets and I have a lot of funky bracelets that I'd like to wear. And when I was away, I purchased so many interesting pieces of cotton. And for the temperature here, I think these would really be great. I've got a lot of khaki pants, a lot of white pants, and I think making a couple of these, or at least one, would really, really work for my things. So this is number 1. Number 2 is Vogue 1665. It's a Tom and Linda Platt pattern. I have almost every pattern they make, and last year was the first year I made a Tom and Linda Platt dress, and it was to die for. So I'm committed to making this top and pants set. I don't know if I'm necessarily making the pants because I have lots of leggings and pants like this, but this one shoulder, this asymmetrical thing, I'm doing this. All right. I have to hang my head in shame. When I went through my pattern selection, I must have 20, 25 jumpsuit patterns. Ask me how many jumpsuits I own. 0. So I am going to start by making this McCall's 7909 pattern. I like this relaxed fit. I'm an apple shape, so I'm not necessarily going in and out. It's getting better, but I would like to make this in a floral or one of those Ankara fabrics that I have. I think it's going to be super cute, and maybe I will bust into the jumpsuit. I think the last jumpsuit I had was in the 80s. This new look pattern, N6654, I had to buy it again. I love this thing so much. I made 2 last year. Wear them all the time. But I would like to make them again with the knowledge of making these patterns, and I think I'd like to make the sleeveless ones. And I have a few shirting type materials, and I'd like to make at least one more of these this year. And so this is going to be number 4. Now, once again, this is a cutting line pattern. You'll recognize a theme for me here. This is pattern number 10304. I would like to make this short sleeve shirt. Classic shirt, looks kind of safari with this back pleat. I'd love to make this. Now, the ongoing theme is that I have a ton of these patterns by this company. Ask me how many things I have sewn by them. Not a lot, if none. So I would like to bust out and actually make this pattern. Now, I'm not exactly sure when I picked this up. I feel like I bought it from a quilting store. This is called the Camp Shirt by Tailor Made Designs. I'm scared to look at the printing date on the inside because I have no idea when I bought this, but I know I bought it for these 3/4 sleeves over here and this one right here. All right, could be cool just as a jacket, as a shirt by itself, or you could have it open with like a little Ogden cami underneath. And the front, it has details on the sleeves. I'd like to at least make one of these. I've had this book, oh, I can't even tell you how long. I'm too embarrassed. Now, have patience with me. As a quilter, I have, maybe 7 or 8 quilts in the chute. When I went to the quilt show, I used to go to the Houston International Quilt Show, and I would see quilts, and I used to feel so guilty about not finishing all my quilts. But then I started reading the little completion dates included on the description of these award-winning quilts. Some of them, they'd been working on them for 7 years, 12 years, 8 years, and I started not to feel so bad. So last year, I cranked out 4 quilts that I absolutely loved, and they went to, one was for me at the end, and the other ones went to young couples who were just starting out getting married. But then I started thinking about those ones that I had that I have not been getting on them. So I would like to complete them and get them through the funnel so I have room for other things to go through. All right, so this very first one is an original design. This is my quilt called Gardner's Lament, and it is 4 panels in the center surrounded by moons and suns going around the edge of the quilt. But this one part is called Too Much Fertilizer, and it stars these gigantic sunflowers, and it has 3 other parts in the design. One is too much snow, one is too much water, and the other one is too many leaves. And I have all the materials, I have visualized it, and I'm halfway through too much snow, but it's been years. It is time to move along. So sometime between now and the end of 2022, I want to finish this quilt. Now, this second quilt is called Giggles. Let's see. I started this, I think my daughter was 9. She's 35. So I would like to finish this quilt. I have cut out all the applique. I've done all the background. I've got her Girl Scout badges. I've got her soccer numbers. I've got her bag. I got everything in these giant bags. I would like to finish this by the end of 2022 and give it to her. So I'm hoping this Make 9 will help me get focused on this. It's not going to stop me from sewing other stuff, I know. But I would really like to finish that. And last but not least, one more quilt. And it's called Nigerian Women. And, I bought the materials to this. I have made all of these pieces. It simply needs to be put together and quilted. I've been carrying this around for at least 8 years. At least. Probably more. But I would like to finish this one as well. It's not as complicated as the other ones, but I would like to finish it and move it along the funnel. Now, my Make 9 may seem ambitious, but I sew in small increments and move things along the way, and they finally come out. Now, I'm hoping that this Make 9 challenge, if I put it out there in the public, like completing a college class or a degree, I will finish it. So it's not going to stop me from, I've got 4 66-quart buckets of projects cut out, dresses and pants and suits and all sorts of delightful things that I would like to sew. And I'm not going to stop sewing them. I would just like to finish these particular projects. So that's my Make 9 for 2022. We will see next year, January, if I get there. Wish me luck. I hope you are making as well. And we will see you soon. If following this content is something that you're into, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're making. All right, keep making. Bye-bye.